My greetings to everyone. I am Professor Namita Rajput, Professor in Department of Commerce, Sri Aurobindo College, University of Delhi. In the ongoing series of Emotional Intelligence, today's lecture is the last in the series and on a very contemporary topic, that is the impact of AI on emotional intelligence. Now, in this particular section, we will first understand what emotional intelligence is, what artificial intelligence AI can do, and whether AI can truly understand and replicate the human emotions. So, let's break down into very simple terms with some relatable examples to make a difference. Emotional intelligence, it refers to a person's ability to recognize, understand, manage and influence the emotions, both their own and those of others. The most popular model of EI was developed by Daniel Goleman, who identified 5 key components. The first is self-awareness, that is knowing your own emotions, and if you feel nervous before a presentation, the self-awareness helps you recognize the nervousness and understand why you feel that way. The self-regulation, that is controlling your emotions in a very healthy manner. Let's take an example here. If you are angry in a meeting, the self-regulation will help you stay calm instead of shouting or making a rash decision. The motivation, using the emotions to achieve the personal and professional goals. For example, even when facing the challenges at work, staying positive and pushing forward to complete a project. Empathy, that is understanding other people's emotions. For example, if a friend looks very sad, the empathy helps you recognize it and offer some important kind of support to your friend. What is a social skill? Effectively managing the relationship and communicating. For example, a leader who listens to their employees and resolves the conflicts calmly has strong social skills. Now, these skills they help people navigate the personal and professional relationships very successfully. Now, overall of the artificial intelligence and its capabilities, AI refers to machine or the softwares that can perform the task that typically require the human intelligence. Now, these tasks include the learning, the problem solving, decision making and recognizing the patterns. The artificial intelligence is actually advancing to a large extent into the emotional space. Now, what it can do? It can recognize the emotions through your facial expressions, voice tone or the text, and also respond to the emotions, that is chatbots that provide emotional support. The mimic of the human behavior, that is the virtual assistant that will sound very friendly to a person. Now, there are certain examples of AI in action. The first is your facial recognition AI. The apps like Apple Face ID and AI camera, they detect the emotions based on the facial expressions. For example, a smart camera that recognizes when you are smiling and also takes a picture accordingly. The AI chatbots and the virtual assistant. The AI chatbots like Replica, WooBot, ChatGPT, etc. They can have the conversations, they can provide the emotional support, and they can also respond with empathy. Like for example, WooBot is an AI mental health chatbot that takes to users about their feelings, help them deal with their anxiety levels. Now, the sentiment analysis in the social media. AI tools, they scan the post and comments to understand the people moods and emotions. For example, the Facebook AI detects when the user posts messages that indicate the sadness or the distress and suggests the mental health resources. The intersection of AI and EI. Can AI recognize and replicate the human emotions? AI is becoming more advanced in detecting and responding to the emotions. But can it truly understand the emotions the way the humans do? So let's look at some possibilities and also the limitations. Now, what AI can do? So, we are now introducing the emotional intelligence and AI together and its capabilities. So, what artificial intelligence can do? The first is it helps in recognizing the emotions using the data. AI can analyze the thousands of facial expressions, voice the patterns and words to determine the emotions. Let's take an example here. An AI customer service bot can detect frustration in the caller's voice and transfer the call to a human agent. AI chatbots are programmed to use the empathetic responses like I understand, how you feel, or that sounds really tough. For example, AI in online therapy apps like BetterHelp uses a predefined responses to help the users feel heard. Now, AI powered leadership training also helps the professional learn how to manage the stress, resolve the conflicts, and communicate in a better way. For example, AI powered coaching platforms like Orai analyzes the speech, provide a feedback to improve the public speaking confidence. Now, what AI cannot do? That's also very important to know. AI can analyze the emotions but does not experience the feelings like the humans do. For example, AI may recognize a smile as happiness, but it does not feel happy. Now, interpret the context like humans. Human considers the tone, the body language, a personal background. AI often struggles with sarcasm, humor, or cultural differences. For example, if someone texts, great, just what I needed when they are upset, AI must misinterpret it as a positive statement. Now, coming on to this, we need to build a deep human relationships. AI can stimulate the conversations, but it lacks the real emotional connections and also the personal experiences. For example, AI powered virtual friends like Replica can talk to the users, but they don't replace the real friendships in the world. Now, what can we conclude relating to introduction of these two aspects, that is emotional intelligence and artificial intelligence? AI is advancing very rapidly and can recognize the emotions, respond to them, and even help the people to improve their emotional intelligence. However, AI cannot truly feel emotions or understand the full complexity of the human relationships. The best approach is to combine the AI and the human emotional intelligence, using AI as a tool to enhance, not replace, the human interactions. Artificial intelligence is playing a very important and a growing role. Yes, we are now moving on to a very interesting topic called understanding the AI role in emotional intelligence. Artificial intelligence is playing a very important role in understanding and responding to the human behaviors and human emotions. While AI cannot feel emotions like humans, it can analyze, interpret, react to emotions. And this particular section, what we are doing now, it explores how AI can recognize the emotions, enhance the emotional intelligence skills, and help train the employees in the workplaces. The first is AI ability to recognize the emotions. AI can detect the human emotions by analyzing the facial expressions, the voice tone, and the text messages. It uses a large data set and advanced algorithms to identify the emotional patterns. Now, there are some key methods that is AI uses to recognize the emotions. The first is your sentiment analysis, understanding the emotions in the text. AI reads and interprets emotions in the written text, such as email, social media post, customer reviews, and it can also detect whether a message is positive, negative, or neutral. Like an example, Amazon and Netflix, they use the sentiment analysis to track the customer feedback. If many customers write the negative reviews about a product or a movie, AI detects the frustration and also alerts the particular company. Now coming on to the facial recognition, that is identifying the emotions from the facial expressions. AI powered cameras and the softwares can analyze the micro expressions, that is the tiny facial movements, to determine if a person is happy, sad, angry or surprised. For example, security camera at the airport use AI to spot the nervous or suspicious behavior by detecting the signs of stress or anxiety in the travelers' faces. The Microsoft Azure Face API can recognize the emotions like happiness, sadness, anger, or fear in the photos and also the videos. Now, the voice emotion detection, that is analysis in the speech. Now, AI listens to the tone, the pitch, and the speed of speech to determine the speaker's emotional state. For example, AI customer service bots like Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, they analyze a person's voice tone. If a customer sounds frustrated, the AI can offer immediate help or transfer them to a human agent. So, AI in enhancing the emotional intelligence skills. AI tools can help the people develop the emotional intelligence by offering the coaching, feedback, and the personalized learning experience. Now, understanding the AI role in emotional intelligence. AI powered tool that improve the emotional intelligence. There are some virtual assistants like AI companion for emotional support. AI powered virtual assistant can offer the emotional support, listen to the concerns and suggest coping the strategies. For example, WooBot is an AI powered mental health chat box that helps the people manage the stress and the anxiety. It listens and asks the questions and gives the advice based on the psychological techniques. The replica is an AI chatbot that acts like a virtual friend and learns from the conversations to provide the companionship. Now, AI coaches, that is the personalized emotional intelligence training. AI coaches help the professional and the student develop EI skills like communication, leadership, and empathy. The ORAI is an AI powered public speaking coach that listens to a person's speech and provides the feedback on confidence, tone, and clarity. The Mindy Tickle helps the sales team improve their emotional intelligence in customer interactions by analyzing their speech and suggesting certain improvements. Now, there is an AI conflict resolution also available, which helps in emotional conversations. AI tools can analyze the workplace communication, suggest the ways to improve the interactions. Let's take an example here. AI platform like Cogito listens to the customer service calls in real time. If an agent sounds frustrated or impatient, AI suggests the calmer approach to improve the conversation. AI's role in measuring and training the emotional intelligence in the workplaces. Many companies are using the AI tools to train the employees in emotional intelligence skills. AI helps the managers and the employees develop self awareness, empathy, and better communication. How AI is used in the workplaces for emotional intelligence training. AI based emotional feedback and emotional tracking. The artificial intelligence powered tool track employee emotions and the moods at work, helping HR teams understand the employee well being. The Microsoft Viva Insights uses the AI to analyze the employee email and messages to detect the stress levels and suggest better work life balance strategies. The Humo AI provides personalized emotional intelligence training to employees based on their communication styles. Artificial intelligence in the leadership training, helping managers develop the EI. AI helps the managers improve their emotional intelligence by analyzing their communication style and the leadership behavior. For example, CASI AI analyzes how the manager gives a feedback to employees and suggests the ways to make their communication more positive and motivating. Junto AI acts as an AI coach for leaders, providing the insights on improving the empathy and decision making skills. AI in employee training, that is improving the workplace relationships. AI powered virtual reality stimulates the trained employee to handle the emotionally charged situations. Now, let's take an example here. AI driven virtual training at Walmart teaches the employees how to respond to the angry customers or in case of a difficult situations by practicing in virtual reality before facing the real customers. AI powered platforms like Cultivate AI, they analyze the employee conversation in Slack or email to provide a real time coaching and emotional intelligence. Now, when you talk about understanding the AI role in emotional intelligence, AI is transforming completely the emotional intelligence training by recognizing the emotions through the text, speech, and the facial expressions. It also helps the people improve their emotional intelligence skills through AI powered chatbots, virtual assistant, and coaching tools. Enhancing the workplaces by training employees in leadership, communication, and emotional well being. However, while AI is improving in recognizing and responding to emotions, it still lacks the real human emotions and deep emotional understanding. The best way to forward is to combine AI with the emotional human interaction to create a balanced and emotional intelligent future. Now, definitely, there are certain things, there are certain issues when you talk about understanding of the AI role is concerned, and of course, AI in case of employee training to improve the workplace relationships, for training of the people, and of course, recognizing their emotions, speech, facial expressions, helping again the poor to improve their emotional intelligence through AI powered chatbots, virtual assistant, coaching tools, etc. So, definitely we can conclude that AI is definitely improving in recognizing and responding to the emotions, and it still lacks the real human emotions and deep emotional understanding. And the best way forward is to combine the AI with the human interaction to make a very, very balanced, emotional, intelligent future. Thank you so much.